Sky Prophet, baby. I'm back with another quick video for you, man. Hope your day going good. Still in that head place in space, man. Listen, it's important. You hold all these things inside of yourself, within you. It's important that you align yourself. It's important that you focus and discipline yourself. Some more blessings, guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, and understanding. Each individual out there. No exceptions. Never no exceptions, man. Your soul. Your soul is forever. Your soul is all knowing. Your soul comes from the divine, comes from source, comes from spirit, God, creator. That's where your soul comes from. So your soul doesn't consist of none of that negativity, none of that so-called evil, none of this darkness, none of that. Your soul don't consist of that, all right? Your vessel is temporary. Your vessel is temporary. Your vessel is not forever, all right? So by your soul being forever and being a part of God, source, spirit, creator, that love and that compassion, the only choice, whether you want to believe it or not, the only choice that all of these things come into play is through a vessel, is through human beings, is through the ways in which individuals think. No other way. Impossible. It's impossible. It's never soul lessons that you're learning. It's consciousness that you're raising. You're raising the consciousness and the vibration of the planet, of this earth, of Gaia. That's what you're doing. This consciousness is a collective. It's a collective. But it's levels, it's vibrations, it's frequencies, certain frequencies that each individual will be on. That's why you can relate with some individuals and you can't with others. You know, either way it would go. So the attitudes of each individual is merely through your mind, through your perception, through the way you're thinking of things. It's not coming through your soul. Your attitude, your emotions, that's not coming through your soul unless it's love. If it's not love or compassion or none of those attributes, it's not coming through the soul. Impossible. Impossible. And you need to know this so you can understand that the ways in which individuals think, it's all manipulation either from others or manipulation of self. That ignorance, just not knowing, unaware. So that's why all of this deception, this deceit, this wrong, this darkness, this evil, demon, whatever you want to call it, that's where it comes into play at, through the thinking of the human vessel. It's never the soul. Your soul is a part of God, spirit, source, creator. Your soul is not giving you no demonic energies, demonic stories, none of that. None of it. A lot of the things you probably believe it's embedded because of the stories and the energies of the planet for so long. A lot of y'all, it's built within y'all program, to believe in that wickedness. You have this polarity, man. This polarity is positive and negative. Understand, source is the positive. Source is the positive. But we need the negative to get to the positive. And that was at one time. We had to have, well, some individuals still would, but the level of consciousness that we at, any individual have the wits and the wisdom about themselves to open their eyes and commit to change, because they see and they understand what is going to bring them. That's it. See, a lot of these attachments, they be locked on to individuals. So instead of dealing with it or addressing the attachment, you leave it there. Some things are meant to stay and be as they are, but most things are definitely meant to change. Most things definitely meant to change. So if your soul is forever, and Prophet told you that each time somebody that you care about passes on, a piece of their soul stays with you. That's because the soul is forever. And that bond, it's forever. It's forever. You can truly say one soul and one consciousness, because it's just a breakdown of that. It's multidimensional, which means you can be here, there, and everywhere at one time. At one time. That's what oneness is. That's how you existing in other places besides where you at now, whether you're aware of it or not. You sitting where you at, standing where you at, wherever you at now. It's hard for you to think that your soul is literally with other individuals, literally a part of other individuals. You got to make it make sense, because you have to understand the connection. You got to understand the oneness. You got to understand the consciousness of things. Like, you got to realize that the only way it could be is if it's a part of you. Only way you can think of it or say it or anything is if is a part of you. Is if you're aware of it. If it's in your reality. So for you to be able to think and have these thoughts within your patterns of your loved ones, of the ones that you loved, understand how significant that is. Understand that. See, we when we expire, like we don't realize it, but we be thinking we missing the vessel And it's the soul what we miss. Everything that came out of that individual that made you love them came from out of their soul, came from those attributes of the creator, of God, of spirit, of source. Each and every one of them. That's what love is. But we look, like we think that the vessel still has that soul in it or something, or I don't know, it's some kind of, it's something within the mind frames of individuals. And I'm not saying every individual, spirit just got me speaking it like I'm saying it. But we have to start understanding that when that vessel expires, that doesn't break that bond. That bond is forever. It's forever. Any one of y'all, anybody that you ever loved that you have lost, is always within your mind frame. Think of them at any given time, because it's a part of you. Like, we have to realize and understand that the consciousness that you in right now is the same consciousness that your ancestors was within. Whether you can realize it or not, but you steady trying to raise the vibration as they was. Steady getting through things, steady sorting the puzzle out as they was. That's why when somebody if you hear somebody say you are your ancestors, that's literally a real thing. It's literally a real thing. You got to remember. You got to remember your ties to things, and why you be magnetized to certain things. Why your aura is attracted to certain things. Your energies is attracted to certain things. You have to start realizing that, and because you have the energies to help you understand it all. These energies is nothing but solutions. It's to help you figure things out. See, I say we complicated as beings. You got this trinity, this mind, body, and spirit. But you got to think of it. It's one, but you still have to train and process it different, because that's how you was taught to. Your body, certain complex to your body. You have certain aches about your body. You have certain things that's going wrong with your body, certain things you don't understand about your body. You don't like about your body because you ain't got the full knowledge of everything. That's complexes within your body. Same thing within your mind. All these patterns of the way you think, these thought patterns, that's complexes that you have within your mind frame, that you straightening up, you sorting out, you winging away from and picking up new ones, or however it goes. And the same goes for the spirit that you carry. Same thing. And that spirit that comes along with our decisions and what we are allowing ourselves to become, who we allowing ourselves to become. But it's complexes to that, because every individual you run across ain't in good spirits, ain't in a good mood, don't have that good attitude about themselves, ain't just motivated and inspired like that. That spirit complexes we have. Complex as beings, we are. We are. But that alignment is so you can just control yourself. See, talking to your body, that's a real thing. Heal your body. You shouldn't have these complexes. The only reason we have these complexes is because we always told our body it was sick. Just think about one news article about the flu, and so many people got the flu, and in the upcoming weeks, such and such amount of people gonna get the flu. Think about the thought patterns that individuals are gonna go into behind that. Behind that, any little thing, any little sneeze or sniffer, it's gonna be the flu. You know, and that be the mind frame of individuals. Is you don't really break it down like that until you do. But that's the patterns of things. That's why when you hear them saying about the news is promoting certain things, it's promoting fears. It's promoting fear. If you can understand the fear, if you can understand why it's always something, but one thing is it's never clarity. It's never clarity when you watch the news. Like it's never clarity. It's just emotion driven. It's emotion based because that's what it's there for. It's there to promote that to you. Everything is a test for you. Everything is a test for you. Everything is a test of your energy, your strength, your willpower, your desire to be. So the intentions that you have, the very first intention that you should have is the intention to give the permission to Spirit, God, Source, Creator, to show you the way, show you new things, show you the things that you don't know, reveal what you need to be revealed to you, allow you and help you step into these energies so you can move forward within purpose, within reason. That's the very first intention that you should have. You know, it's fine and dandy to wake up and I got intentions, I want to have a good day. I got intentions, I want this, I got intentions, but none of that goes smooth without the connection. None of it goes smooth without the connection. So your intentions should first and foremost be towards your connection, your clarity, getting what you need. That way, whenever you do encounter individuals, you can give them what they need. You can pick up what you need, however it goes. It's a process to it. See, reflections is when you let that God show from within you, when you let that shine out. Other individuals can see that. Other individuals can feel that. Might not fully understand it or understand it, but it gets to a point where individuals can realize the head place and space Spirit has you in, the calmness and the peace that Spirit has you in, the understanding that Spirit has you within. People might not fully understand it, but it's something that individuals want to acquire. It's something individuals want to acquire because that's what we all want. That's what we are at our essence. You just pure love and understanding. You know, that's it. Like it ain't no chaos to that. It's calmness to that. It's just calmness to that. It's wisdom to that. Silence is strength. Protect your energy, protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ears. Watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. Prophet got words of encouragement, man. Words of encouragement. If you spend more than half of your day with the wrong intentions toward individuals, you're on the wrong side of the track. Till next time, man. Sky Prophet, baby. Love everybody, man. Peace out.